Ever wondered how the British Empire, one of the largest empires in history, left its mark on numerous countries around the world? Let's dive into the era of British colonialism and explore the profound impact it had on various regions, including Africa, Australia, India, and the Americas. The British Empire, at its height, controlled vast territories across the globe. This era was a significant chapter in world history, shaping the future of many regions in countless ways. In India, it all began with the establishment of the British East India Company in the early 17th century, which laid the groundwork for British dominance in India and beyond. Similar companies and strategies were employed in other regions of the world, leading to widespread British influence. In India, the British Crown took over the administration from the East India Company in 1858, marking the official start of the British Raj. This transfer of power was intended to stabilize the region and ensure more direct control, a strategy employed in other colonies as well. Under British rule, many colonies were often referred to as the jewels in the crown of the British Empire. This phrase highlighted their immense value to Britain, both economically and strategically, much like Australia, India, Canada, and parts of Africa. The British introduced several infrastructural developments, including the establishment of extensive railway networks, telegraph systems, and new education systems. These changes were aimed at modernizing their colonies and integrating them more closely with the British economy, a pattern seen worldwide. However, British colonialism was not just about progress and development. The British also imposed heavy taxes and economic policies that favored British industries over local ones, leading to widespread economic hardship for many colonized peoples. A common theme in British rule. The struggle for independence gained momentum in the early 20th century, with figures like Mahatma Gandhi in India, Jomo Kenyatta in Kenya, and Kwame Nkrumah in Ghana emerging as prominent leaders. They advocated for self-rule, inspiring millions to join the cause, echoing independence movements in other British colonies. Movements like the Quit India movement of 1942 and the Mau Mau uprising in Kenya were pivotal moments that shook the British administration to its core. These events demonstrated the growing unrest and the determination of colonized peoples to achieve independence, similar to other anti-colonial movements. Finally, after years of struggle and sacrifice, many colonies gained independence in the mid-20th century. This historic period marked the end of British rule and the beginning of a new era for these regions, paralleling the decolonization process in other parts of the British Empire. The legacy of British colonialism is complex, marked by both advancements and deep scars. While the British introduced modern infrastructure and institutions, their policies also led to significant economic and social challenges for the colonized peoples, a duality seen in many former colonies. The impact of British rule is still felt today, with former colonies navigating the legacies of colonialism in their own unique ways. The era left an indelible mark on the history and development of these regions, as well as the broader narrative of British colonialism. So there you have it, a brief journey through the British Empire. A time of great change, tumult, and ultimately independence. The era left an indelible mark on the history and development of many regions around the world. Thanks for joining me on this historical journey. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more history. Your support helps us bring more fascinating stories from the past to life.